Solo mode, Showdown, level 1, Rizzmas versus the bot. We are the players. And I just want to tell you, like, I'm still prototyping this game. So if you're looking at this game and thinking, oh my gosh, it's like, I don't like the artwork or anything. I'm prototyping. I'm having fun with it. I've made a system here that I'm enjoying. So basically what I have here today is I have all the chaos cards. I have all the day cards. I have the threat row with the bot directives laid out here. And I also have my mechanic cards. So I'll just kind of go through these real fast. How to win. You only win after your pass ends while holding the tree or a full set. And you call the final Rizz round begins. No new actions in the final Rizz round. So declaring a full day set is 3 cards of any kind. So there's 1 through 12. So if you have 3 5 cards, 3 8 cards, 3 9 cards, 3 10 cards, that is a full day set. The first days 1, 2 have different rules. You can actually declare a full day set with other sets because there's only 1 card. It's like the 12 Days of Christmas. This is the 12 Days of Rizzmas, so each card has a day according to its number. The orbit rule. To win, you must have held the tree since your previous turn. So this is the tree card. The tree card. The tree card's right here. You must have held the tree since your previous turn. If you lose it before your next turn, the orbit breaks. And you can't win. The turn engine. Choose to hit or pass. Never both. Win checks after you pass. Bust ends your turn immediately. So it's bust and hit. It's like, playing 21. You can keep hitting until you get a duplicate card. And when you get a duplicate card, you bust. 4, hit. Push your luck. You can draw 1 at a time up to 7. Draws go face up in a hit pile right in front of you. So there is, you'll be drawing from this pile right here, and you'll be drawing right in front of you. So you can draw up to 7. Draws go to a face-up pile, not in your hand, and you can stop at any time. And if it's safe, you can move the pile into your hand before a pass. Now a bust. There are different levels. I've written the system for this game from L1, level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, and there's also a level 5, which is a draft miss, but that'll go more into the core rulebook set. But to bust by level, you trigger, if you draw a duplicate day during the same hit, it's always a discard hit pile. And you drop the tree back into the tree zone, your turn ends, and the penalty differs depending on what level you're on. So if you're on level 1 and level 2, you just discard the hit pile in front of you only. Level 3 is you discard the hit plus you burn 1 from a declared set. So you lay out, say, a day 2, and you laid out 2 you drew 2 4 cards, so you busted. So that means that you discard the hit, and you also 1 card from a declared set. So if you have a declared set of 8s, you have 3 8s, then you declare one of that. That breaks that card set. And L4, you discard your hand and burn 1 full set completely. So L4 is more for competition. That is a harder bust level. Pass order. Hand sculpt is optional. On a pass, you can't do this on a winning pass, but any pass during the game, you can pass a card. You can declare full sets. Once you declare a full set, any 3 days of any 3-day card. The boon fires. A boon fire is a special action on the card. It gives it a special power. You can play one action. The pass timing is that's the next step, and then manual snatch. So once time per pass, you can burn 2 cards and take the card from any player for the win check. Hand sculpt. Let's go into a little more detail on what the hand sculpt is. Once per turn, you can discard 1 card and you can draw 1 card. This kind of is a cleanup valve. It helps you clean out cards you don't want and possibly get you a new card. It's free. It's not considered a bust. So on a declare pass, that would win. Declaring sets. This is the standard declaring set mode. Day 1, you can declare a set of just day 1. Day 2, like I said before. Day 3 through 12 is 3 of a kind. Declared cards stay declared. So day 1 and day 2 have a declared sets variant to where you can use other cards to meet the 3-day set standard for day 1 and day 2. Set size variants are optional. This helps kind of change up the game a little bit. So you can have a 3-day set, you can have a 4-day set, or you can do a marathon, which is X of X sets. So you would have to collect all 12 cards to get a massive W for that. So you can see how that can turn into a marathon quite quickly. Oops, I flipped over the card. Only quantity changes. Boons and win rules stay unchanged. The boon engine. Declaring a full set unlocks its boon. It has, each boon has a, I'll show you. I'll just pull out a card here. So let's see what we got here. Boom. So this is a boon. If I had 3 of the 7-day sets, the boon time would activate. This is the tax refund swipe. So the boon on this is steal 1 random card from each opponent, max 3. So if you have if you have like 6 players, you can't steal 6 cards. You can only steal 3. You can burn 1. You can target, burn 1 per target, and you can peek and choose instead. So you can peek at what they have, draw 1 per missing opponent. So that is what a boon is. And once you have a 3-day set, you can do that. This is, as you can see, this is a one-time. You have to use it now. Passive means as long as you have a 3-day set, you can use it as long as you have the 3-day set. Boons don't transfer on a steal. Actions. Actions drawn during a hit may be anchored face up. Anchoring, you play and you still obey the action timer. So, I think that's supposed to be ladder, not later. I'll fix that. Sorry, I'm kind of coughing. I don't know if it's allergies or whatever. So this is good if you pull up an action when you're doing a hit. You can anchor that thing. Actions, timing plus cost. Play during pass only. Max 1 action per turn. Echo uses a cap, so you can't echo and echo, because if you did that, it would break the game. You can choose each action card has 2 actions. You can burn 1 or you can burn 3. You pay from the matching declared set. That set must remain full after the cost or the action fizzles. So if you have 3 5-day cards, then if you burn one of those, then you only have 2-day, then the action fizzles. But if you have 5 of the 5 days, you can burn 2 of those and keep it at 3, then it doesn't fizzle. So you just burn 2 cards, but you keep a full set. I hope that makes sense. Burn versus discard. Discard is face up. I'll show you. There's discard, face up here, and there's burn. Discard and burn. So to discard is face up. You can reshuffle those. They can go back into the game. But when you burn a card, it's out of the game for good. and higher levels of chaos can force harsher burns. Manual snatch. Pass. Burn 2 from hand. You can claim the tree from anyone. Once per pass, not an action, the timer goes back down. Orbital still applies final Rizz round allowed. The house rule is there's a burn hierarchy, there's teaching only. So there's different levels. You don't use manual snatch on all levels, but how that works is, let me just get the tree. So we have the tree card here. If I want this tree card, then I have to burn 2 cards, and then I can take this tree from anybody. And I can do this on my pass, and it's not considered an action. So that's how you get the tree. You have to have the tree to win unless you're doing an alt win. The tree core. The tree core. The tree core, to win, you must hold this tree at a pass end, unless you're using an alt win. Any tree transfer, it goes back to face down. So see, there's a tree timer. There's round 1, there's round 2, and then there's round 3. And each one of those, I'll get to that tree timer in a minute, but there's a timer. And if it's unclaimed, the first full set declared claims the tree. Bust drops the tree to the tree zone. So if I pull 2 7s when I'm hitting, then the tree goes back to the tree zone. Let me explain how the tree timer works. So the tree timer works face down, face up, and then like this, kind of tapped, and then there's a reset. So if it goes face down and then face up and then toss at the start of each round, and it's not that hasn't changed zones, then it goes back to down. And the toss round, if it goes through that whole sequence, everyone discards a card. Everyone discards 1 card. So the tree cannot sit still. It paces the game. The tree's never free. You always have to pay the tree. The holder must toss it back to the tree zone, and then it goes back to round 1. Timer back down to 1. Okay. Let's explain how the final Rizz round works. The final Rizz round, you trigger a player passes. The player passes, and they have with the tree and calls it. No new actions. Players still hit pass, but bust is normal. A manual snatch is allowed after each rival takes 1 turn and resolves tiebreakers. 1 highest full day, 2 first caller, 3 current hold the tree, 4 shared win. So that's the tiebreakers. Chaos cadence. The underdog flip. At the end of each round, all players have taken 1 turn. The underdog, which is the lowest VP player, ties clockwise from the last controller, flips exactly 1 chaos card. The underdog reveals it and makes any choices and may pay the burn 1 bonus. No chaos flips during final Rizz round. Any other cadence is a variant. Zones invisibility. Discard is face up. So we have the discard, we have the tree zone, we have the main draw pile, we have the discard burn. This is the chaos zone. We have threat row. We have declared zones here, market row. So discard is face up, don't reorder, burned is gone, hit piles, public, track zones carefully. Alt win. Alt win is a mega W, which is a day 12. And if you control a day 12 plus any full set on your pass, You may declare victory without the tree. The orbit's not required. So that is a pretty awesome way to win. There's also another alt win, which is the Rizz Royale, and that is a variant to where you can lock, like the Phantom Taxes here. If you notice, it has a little icon right here. And there are other cards in the deck that have these icon pairs. And if you pair up 3 of these sets while you're holding the tree for victory, and if you pass, you win. It's called the Rizz Royale. If any required set icon breaks, the royal turns off. Market and Duel. Okay. Duel uses a 3-card market row. So this just helps when there are 2 players. You can look at the market row here, and it just helps you get better cards. So Duel uses a 3-card market roll. During a pass, you may swap 1 from your hand card with 1 in the market row. So when you pass, if you have your hand out here and you're like, I could really use that no caps bet, or I really want this MC moment, then you can swap out that card. That's how that works in the Duel row. And Solo Bot. The Solo Bot Rizz Bot engine. The bot has no hand. The core loop is the bot has no hand. It draws hits only on auto clears when full. It follows directive priorities, never hand sculpts. So the Solo Bot actually has a threat row here, and the row just works like a conveyor belt. So this makes the bot more interesting. I also have bot personality cards for this, so you can actually train the bot to play in a certain way. It's a pretty interesting mechanic. And the Solo Bot directives: bot resolves choices by its list. You know, grab the tree if legal, tie breaks, sculpts, cards. It keeps the bot deterministic. So those are pretty much the basic mechanics of the game. And I hope that gives you some idea of the mechanics. And I also have, like, I'm working on core rule books here. So I have the Solo Bot. I have a Rizzmas Codex that I'm working on here. Bot directives are solo mode triggers that drive the Rizz Bot and stress test your lines. At the start of each bot turn, flip and resolve the next directive. Some sculpt the deck, others steal and burn, some flip the tree or expand the bot's action window. You, the human, you pay the cost. You burn 2 on a standard, burn 3 on the hard nightmare mode, unless noted. So every flip taxes your hand and sets the economy. Modes. Deck mode, flip and resolve the top directive. Threat row mode, resolve the bottom. Face up directive, slide the row, refill the 2. That's what I'm talking about here. This is the threat row. And final Rizz round. No new actions may be applied on either side. Any text that says play actions, fizzle, and final Rizz round. Cap raises still may exist. This turn, they do nothing inside of that. So you can see I'm working on designing a system for the bot. All right, and then I have a ChatGPT here. Hey, Grandma Rizzmas, how many cards are in the opening hand for solo mode? Let's see what Grandma Rizzmas says. You start with 7 in hand. As stated in multiple, I'm always updating this with rule sets. So let's start with 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So let's see what we got. Oh, we got 2 9s already. Nice. And then, what's the turn order? Let's see. What's the turn order? You go first, then the bot. Can you give me a step-by-step for my turn order and also the bot's turn order? Start at your turn. Your turn. Resolve any actions. We don't have that yet, so choose one. So you can hit, you can pass and draw. You hit, draw 1 card at a time in the hit pile. Stop whenever you like. Well, it's not really stop whenever you like. You got to stop at 7 cards. Need to refine that. If you draw a duplicate day number, the same hit, you bust. Discard the hit pile. Level 3, burn 1 from a declared full set. Drop it. If you pass, optional hand sculpt. Discard 1, draw 1. Declare any full sets. Optional, play 1 action from a declared set with a matching day. Optional, manual snatch, burn 2 from hand. So these are pretty standard rules. Now the bot's turn, step by step. Draw phase. You draw 2 or 3. It depends on the difficulty, face up. You add to the hit pile. If it completes a full set, you auto-declare it immediately. Then move all drawn cards into its tableau by day. So you're just building up the day sets. Directive resolution. Check the highest day card drawn this turn. See, I'm going to have to work on this. So it's not perfect. Okay. So I'm going to go first. Hit, hit, hit. Okay. I'm gonna stay. I got 2 6s. Got 2 8s. I got 2 9s. And I got some burns here. All right. Let's see what the. This is what the bot's drawing. They draw 2, an 11 and a 12. So we hit the ghost reply, and then I have to burn for those. So I hope this kind of gives you an idea what direction I'm heading and how the game's coming along. It's super fun. I'm enjoying playing testing this, and I'm adding a solo variant. I'm adding a dual variant. I'm actually going to make the bot directives as an add-on, so you could do like a 2-player game with a bot directive add-on, so it'd be effectively be 2 players and also playing the bot, or you could do like a 4-player game with a 5th wheel, or you can do a solo with just the bot. So it's coming right along. I think I'm enjoying what I got going so far, and I think I'm going to make lunch.